Hi, viewers. I am Kesavan Chakravarthy. Last episode, I told you that I will tell ways and means to increase the Chennai City Corporation's revenues. Now, let me tell you all the important features of finding the revenue. Do you have any idea about how many cars are there? I mean, passenger personal motor cars are there in the city of Chennai. Let me tell you, this is the RTO, registration of Regional Transport Officers information. That is in Chennai Central, there are 110,000 vehicles registered. This is the figure as of 2001 and 2002. And Chennai East, about 14,000 cars, and Chennai North, 51,000 cars, Northeast, 13,000 cars, Northwest, 110,000. That is 110,000 cars. Totally, in all, including the cars that are visiting Chennai or permanently here for more than 3-4 months from other states, all put together, it comes to about roughly more than 400,000 cars. That is 4 lakhs cars. Each cars occupying a space of 50 square feet. That means it's about more than 20 million square feet space. Out of this space, about 25% of the population of cars, that is approximately 90,000 cars, do not have any parking space. They occupy the city of Chennai Corporation's space of nearly 150,000 square feet every day. And this is not to speak of the number of auto rickshaws. They are invariably parked. That is, nearly 2,000 auto rickshaws are parked on the streets. That is City of Chennai Corporation's space. Each auto occupying about 10 square feet of space. And if you talk about taxis, they count about 2,500 taxis, each occupying 50 square feet of Corporation of Chennai space, because they are invariably parked outside their respective houses. And not to speak of the buses belonging to a lot of educational institutions, public institutions, and heavy vehicles like lorries and other things. They are each occupying about 200 square feet of space. They have no parking space, designated parking space, but beach streets and other large isolated streets belonging to Chennai Corporation. Thus, so much of space is being occupied by automobiles every day, 24/7 throughout the year. If the corporation authorities show some concern about all these things and start collecting parking fees for all these cars, the revenue would be somewhere around 15 to 20 crores per annum. This much of revenue our Chennai City Corporation cannot afford to ignore, and this is in no way infringing anybody's personal rights, because your personal rights end as far as the territorial limit is concerned. It ends with the boundaries of your own house. Above that place, wherever you park your car, in the main road or in the side roads, in the artery roads or other lanes, which legally more rightfully belonging to the Chennai City Corporation. Therefore, we citizens of Chennai should be more concerned about the revenue loss for our Chennai City Corporation. Without the revenue, how the Chennai City Corporation can maintain the roads and other things? We are only making complaints about corporation. We are barely paying any attention for tax giving or collecting or paying. This is the situation. Now, as I have told you about the actual position of the number of cars or the population of cars and other vehicles. Now, how to realize this? This is how I am suggesting. For all the cars which are parked away from their designated parking private space, cars can be charged about 1,000 rupees per month, and auto rickshaws about 300 rupees each. For taxis, about 500 rupees each. And buses and heavy vehicles, about 2000 rupees per month. This amount alone will work out to more than 20 crores per annum. How the corporation can ignore this? By charging this amount, corporation is in no way infringing any personal rights or the constitutional rights of any people in the city. The city of the Chennai corporation should enforce these tariffs very strictly on all those costs. And also, they should bring out a ban to park cars on both sides in the city roads, arterial roads, which are 30 feet or slightly less than 30 feet. This is causing a lot of inconvenience for each other. There are already 2 murders have taken place because of the parking problem since the last 10 years. So all these problems can also be avoided by enforcing this structure of parking fee system. And what they will do, people without car parking, they have to find parking space for their cars. It is their problem. Maybe corporation can allow the big roads which are around more than 60 feet wide. Both sides they can designate parking spaces and allot them to the respective car owners. This is how the revenue can be realized. My dear fellow Chennaites, I also have a few remarks to make. Many of us do not pay our taxes on time or regularly. I am sure I have miserably paid many taxes by delaying them. That is not because I wantonly did it, because I was not well informed about the tax paying. Therefore, I request all our Chennaites to pay their taxes regularly and without getting any reminders. And then, if you don't pay your taxes, house tax, water tax, and road tax, and all these things, how the Chennai Corporation will run its business? And we only are used to make complaints. We never make any complaints about our delayed payments, sometimes non-payments, and other things. Therefore, I request all our Chennai fellow citizens to be updated in our payment systems. This is all the message that I want to spread. So, therefore, you have heard all the things that I told you to improve the city's revenues. In our next episode, I am going to discuss about our human body and its parts and how they function and all these things. Be ready to listen to me.